Welcome to my Ultimate Fishing Simulator The Beginnings, as you see up there in the top right. We're almost at level 2, and what we're going to do today is we're going to come in here. The durability of this rod is 4.9 pounds. The durability of this reel is 3.7 pounds with 197 feet. The durability of this line is only 0.88, so that might be where we need to start our upgrade. We have $358. So we're just searching for some line that might be just a little bit heavier, or much heavier. Now we don't want floating fly line, but here's a 7 pound for $231. That's a pretty good upgrade. We have to be level 3 for that. Okay. And we're still on level 1, so we'll come back. Level 1, level 1. Level 2. We're almost at level 2, so we might wait until we get to level 2 so we can purchase more. So until then, let's see where our bait is. Let's buy a few more. Get back to 30 on our bait. And we might try using the maggots this time. See if that helps us out. We'll equip. We will go back to Betty Lake. Again, thank you for joining me for part 2 of Ultimate Fishing Simulator The Beginnings. We looked at upgrading our equipment, but as it showed, we really need level 2, and we're right on the edge. So why don't we come over and catch another fish? So we'll be at level 2. We're using a maggot this time. Let's see how that helps us. I'm going to back up in my chair since I'm using a Oculus Rift S. I hope you continue this series with me of Ultimate Fishing Simulator The Beginnings, and enjoy the underwater scenery and above water scenery, which is all very nice, and upgrade our equipment so we can catch bigger fish. But like I said before in part 1, if it takes too long of waiting, I will cut out some of the dead time waiting for the next fish so you don't get too bored over it. So we're needing one more fish to get to level 2. So that's what we're going to try. And I want to remind you, please subscribe and click the bell to be notified when new videos come out. And so eBay, or not eBay, YouTube will support me more. And we got a brown, so I need all the support I can get for equipment and games and simulator games. I like the simulation games, and you might too. That might be why you're watching. I'm looking into Star Citizen, which looks pretty good, and there's the like a truck driver simulator and some of those. So I ask for your subscription, or to subscribe, so we can get more equipment and more software. Okay, as you see, we can sell this one for $37. We spent a little bit on bait, and We went to level 2, so that's super. We'll go back to the nope, I hit release instead of purchase or to sell. That's okay. We were looking at line. We can go to level 2 line, level 2 monofilament at 358, level 2 fly sinking, level 2 braided. So let's buy that. So we went to level 2 braided 5.51 line. We still have $100. This is the reel we have, level 1 at 3.7 pounds. It's probably going to, yeah, these are going to be too much for the dollars that we have. This is 7.3 with a line capacity of 279. Line capacity is going to come in too when we catch fish that really take off and run. So, and we'll be looking at a level 2 rod. So there's a level 2 at spinning rod at 12.3 pounds of durability. So that looks pretty good too, but it's 252. So we need to go back and catch us some more fish. We do have braided line this time, so that should help keep from our line breaking as easily. And that's at the beginning, that's really the name of the game, is upgrading your equipment as you go. So you can catch bigger fish and make more money, sell those for more money so you can buy better equipment. Now that last fish being a brown, a pretty good sized brown, that helped us. Go ahead and get the lines. Well, we didn't take the money, we released it, but should have taken the money because we need the money for a new reel and a new rod, so I need to make sure I hit the right button next time for selling instead of releasing. But it did give us level 2, so it wasn't all bad. So we could buy this level 2 braided line. So now we're looking for another fish. Another brown would be nice. So the levels do help make you eligible for better equipment. Money, yeah, of course you have to have that so you can buy that better equipment. So we need some more fish so we can buy a new rod and a new reel. And your hook size has a lot to do with the size of fish that you catch or that hit your hook and bait. So we need to go up in hook size, but I'd like to have a new rod and new reel before we do that, so we don't break off with a larger fish. And here comes a brown. Doesn't look like a bad size, looks pretty big. Well, he might break our line. He is giving us a hard time. That's why we need a better reel that has longer line capacity, or more line capacity, so he doesn't run away so far that we lose him. So we have to watch that tension on our line very closely. Okay, we got a new record on a brown. It's 5.73 pounds. Maybe that braided line helped us out with that. And I will make sure I hit the right button this time to get the $41, because we need that and we need more of that. so we can buy a rod and reel. So we can go to the larger hook and catch larger trout. Yes, we hit the right button this time. So that was good. So we'll go out there again and see if we can make some more money. So we can buy that rod and reel that we need. That higher level rod and reel. We might even be at a level 3 by the time we have the money for a new reel that has a longer line or more line capacity. So when we do catch a bigger fish and it takes off and takes up the line on the reel, that we don't lose them. See, real quick, we come over here, and right now our capacity is 197. So I think we were starting to get pretty close to that. Need to continue to remind, if you would, I need subscribers. So if you'll subscribe and ring the bell, that would help me greatly with YouTube. So I can continue to produce videos that when you have questions about the game, you can leave comments on my videos and I'll try to answer those. Or I'll try to find out the answer if I don't know it to help you in your experience, because that's the whole idea, is to improve your fishing experience with the game. I mean, you don't come home with smelly clothes with Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Doesn't cost a lot. I mean, just the price of the game, and the prices on most of the games continually over time come down. So at least with Ultimate Simulator, Fishing Simulator, they allow you to have multiple profiles, so that's good. I don't have to buy separate games, copies of the game, just to be able to do the beginnings. Like with the Elite Dangerous, I'm going to start a series with Elite Dangerous also on the beginnings, but I have to buy another copy of the game to do that, so I don't lose my existing position at over 5 billion in credits and the ships, the Python and the cutter that I get to have. That's a really cool space simulator. You do, when you run missions to make money, you do have to watch out for the pirates. They do interdict you. I don't like interdictions, but it's just part of the game. I have a video set series on Elite Dangerous also. That's why I mention it. In both, I use the Oculus Rift S, which I do enjoy. Real quick, we'll come over here. We're at level 2, but we're halfway to level 3 with $142. What nice with the VR, you can look completely around 360. I'm going to try just a little bit larger hook. Okay, we're at a 4. Let's go to a 2. Now this might cause us trouble, but we'll see. Because we might get a bigger fish than we can handle. I moved to the far side of the lake, of Betty Lake. I have a cutthroat that's interested, so that's cool. I mean, he's kind of small, but he hit pretty quick. We can sell for $7. We have another fish coming. Looks like a cutthroat again. Have to give a pause between the time that he hits it and we set the hook, or we'll lose them. Got a bull. That's $32, so that's better. Bull trout. We need that. So coming over on this side of the lake was nice. Another cutthroat. Looks a little bit bigger. $9 one. Just in real life, just as in real life, sometimes you have to move. Got real slow on the other side. Came over here and it picked up a little bit. We have another cutthroat coming. Check us out. Another $7 one. Let's put us over 200. Me producing videos doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay to subscribe to somebody. But it would sure help me produce videos. Now this is much bigger cutthroat. I hope we can get him in. Cause he might be a handful. Yep, he was a handful. I thought one that big could be a handful, and it was. Maybe slightly smaller than that would work. That was a little bit too much for us. Oh, we got a big bull. Again, if we could happen to get them in. To let him run a little more. I think we have like 179 or 197 somewhere in there in line capacity. Now the ground is keeping him from being able to run too far, so that part's good. But he can break us off. Well, that was nice, $80. That's why you want the bigger ones. Because that, you can buy a lot of bait with this guy when you're first starting out. I couldn't horse him as much. I had to let him run a little bit. Went to level 3. I don't think we have enough money. The level will help. We got one maggot left, and we'll have to buy some more. And that was a good catch for us. At an early stage to get an $80 fish, that helps a whole lot toward equipment. Small bull. $32, that's very good. So we could handle him in $32. So that's about what we probably spent, at least that in bait. one looks a little bigger, a rainbow. Maybe he's not quite as huge as the one that took all our line. Right now we're just playing the drag and raising the rod tip just a little bit. But he sure is zipping out line. And I think it is 197. Just trying to tire him out and reel in just a little bit. Maybe we can get lucky. Gotta watch for that second wind that they get every once in a while. $69. It's a new record for us. Well, that was very good. We need a lot more of those. That helps a whole lot. Okay, we've got 269. We need a better reel. And this reel has 197. That one has 230. And we have 268. 265. And it has a 279. Let's go ahead and add that reel. So that gives us much more line capacity and 7.3 pound durability. So that's good. We got a little bit of bait, so see how we can do. See if we can do a little better. That gives us like 100 more yards of line capacity. We need that. And again, please subscribe and ring the bell. Need all the help I can get. And it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but it sure helps to be able to add more videos. We got another rainbow coming. We get to test our line capacity. Oops. Means I pulled up too soon. I didn't wait long enough. And you can sell some of your old equipment too, so that can give you some money. One, two, three. Yep. So we waited a little bit longer that time before we set the hook. We have a pretty good line. We are better line than we started with. We have a reel that has more line capacity. And we got a $64. So we're doing better. And you can fast forward through the video at any time. That's what's nice about the video. You can kind of control how much of it you want to watch. So you're really getting the idea that we try to catch the maximum size of fish that our equipment can handle, take that money and improve our equipment, and after we get bored with Betty Lake, then you can go on to the next one, and we will do that. That's part of the beginnings. Here's a brook trout. We needed that one for the fish series. It's a new record because we hadn't caught one yet. That was $9. It's $4 above the bait. And as a warning, I will skip some of the fish that we catch just where the videos won't be so long. But I'll certainly show different fish like the brook trout and the cutthroat. Some of those, like you catch a lot of browns, rainbows, and bulls, but you don't catch as many cutthroats and brooks. So we'll definitely show the cutthroat and the brook, and a brown and a rainbow and a bull trout. But we'll cut out some, especially the smaller ones. We'll probably go to level 4 before we stop this video for part 2. We're almost at level 4. Part 2 has been very nice. How far we've gotten. Here we got another brook coming. $6, that's $1 over bait. Does give us level points. We have a bigger bull trout showing up. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I'll count to 3 if I'm having trouble with them getting off prematurely. But we have better line capacity, and this should send us over level 3 to level 4. Yep, to level 4. So that'll be the end of this one. Let's see what we have. We have $128. We've changed out the line. We've changed out the reel, the rod. We don't have enough yet to change out our rod. We'll probably want to go to, we'll need about 250. This would be a good upgrade to a level 2 rod that can handle 12.3 pounds. But it's 250, so we would need a little bit more. So on our part 3, we'll probably shoot for that. We're at level 4 now, so we've got a pretty good pace going. So until next time, please subscribe. Please ring the bell so you'll know when I post a new video to support me to continue to make these videos, and I hope you join me on the next ones. Until then, I hope you have good fishing.